Hi, I'm Kirk Albinson with Cordogan, Clark & Associates, a construction manager for the Sugar Grove Public Library, a project which we designed with Leo A. Daly Associates out of Omaha, Nebraska. We're very proud of this accomplishment. Today is our grand opening. What we'd like to do is give everyone a tour of the major elements of the project and what makes this a very unique and special building for the community. I want to give you some information about some important elements of the project. The first is the location of the project. We're located on Municipal Drive, which is adjacent to City Hall, the police station, fire station, and it really helps act as a cornerstone for the community. Creates that more of a civic boulevard atmosphere. The second item that we want to explain is that when we looked at the site, we're straddling both a commercial public area and a more of a private residential area with the future development of the Prairie Glen neighborhood behind the library. And the library design helps reinforce that transition zone between a public civic zone and a private residential zone with the massing of the building. The major public elements of the building and the massing of the building is larger, more prominent, more of substantial architecture that you'd see in historical civic buildings, whereas the rear of the building supports smaller, more private, intimate elements and massing of the building that helps transition and align with the future development of the residential neighborhood. The site was designed to take advantage of the existing contours. We also integrated from a landscaping standpoint native plantings, drought-tolerant plantings, and a design that helps support that agrarian aesthetic with the tree groves, with the prairie grasses, and the perennials that are indigenous to Illinois. As you can see with the building and the materials that we've used with the building, again, we tried to reinforce that agrarian aesthetic that Sugar Grove community supports, or the roots of Sugar Grove, with the standing seam metal roofs, the hardy plank siding, lap siding, the front porch of the building, the silo effect on the south of the building with the quiet reading room. The back of the building we have a screened porch, different elements that are indigenous or that help the community feel as though this is part of the community or the roots of the community. And also some literal references towards the Bliss House, a historic structure located on Main Street in downtown Sugar Grove.
Hi, my name is Therese Thompson. I was the project manager for Cordogan, Clark & Associates, the architects for the new Sugar Grove Public Library, the building you see behind me. I want to talk a little bit about the massing of the building. The large volume expressed from the north end of the building to the south end of the building gives you a sense of what the space inside the building is going to be. You see the row of clear-story windows just below the upper roof area that bring light into the interior of the space. The main entrance is evident midway south as you move your way south along the building. The volume of that entrance is the same as the main volume of the space. It has the same sense of importance. You get an idea of what the structural system the building is like. It's evident as you see the truss visible through the high window on the entrance piece.
As Therese was mentioning, the massing on the exterior of the building then transfers to the interior building. As you walk into the lobby, you'll be able to see all of the natural daylight around. You'll immediately understand where you're at and where the adjacent spaces are in the building. The materials help define the public spaces to the more intimate private spaces of the library circulation area. And also makes that connection back to the public areas at the front of the building with the porch, that reference to the Bliss House, and also the adjacency to the lobby and the main circulation areas of the library. On the other side of the library, moving down the corridor, we have access to the community rooms, the boardroom, that allow different gathering events to occur. We have state-of-the-art theater-quality audiovisual systems provided by NIU that allow multifunction events with up to 200 people to attend. The cafe area of the building is within the library itself. It allows patrons to bring books, magazines, without checking them out, into the cafe to have a cup of coffee, read a magazine, eat a sandwich. Within the cafe area, we also have a bookshop, complete bookshop, where patrons can purchase books for sale, purchase other library supplies. The library also features a self-checkout stand where patrons can check out books and reading materials on their own. A unique and exciting feature of the library is a full-service drive-through window at the rear of the building where patrons can drop off books and pick up pre-ordered materials without leaving their car. And from the library where I'm standing right now, over my shoulder is the entrance to the main circulation portion of the library. You can see the reference desk and the activity that's occurring behind me. It provides a natural transition for the patrons to come through, spend time in the library, the public spaces, and easily transition back to the circulation areas of the library.